Hi everyone, I wanted to show you how I prepared my altar for Mabon. Now Mabon is the autumnal equinox, and obviously it's the start of autumn, so I wanted to include more sort of autumn themed decorations on my altar. So first of all, I started off by giving my the tabletop or cupboard top a clean. This is a little set of 3 drawers that I have next to my comfy armchair, which I like to sit in when I'm reading and relaxing in my art studio. And I've decided to set up my altar there because I'm right next to it and I can sit at it, which makes it more comfortable for me with my bad back. I used to stand at my altar, but I prefer to sit if I can. And also it just means it's within easy reach for anything that I might want to use, and also it's in a nice spot. And the previous place where I had my altar has now got my massive African land snail tank on, so I needed the space. But I felt, because I was only using half of that space for my altar, I didn't really need that whole tabletop anymore. And I'm quite happy to have a more compact, scaled down altar. I think it fits in more with how I want to use it, and also it gives me more storage for my other stuff as well, because obviously it is my art studio. And I wanted to create in this area a quiet space where I can just read and just have my incense on and enjoy my altar, so that's why I chose here. So first I cleaned the tabletop with a anti-bac wipe and cleansed the area. Then I placed my goddess candle in the middle and my stag to the left. I just always feel it's best placed there. I don't know why, it just feels more comfortable and better placed when I put the stag on the left, slightly behind the goddess candle. And then on the right hand side I've got my positivity candle, which is a working that will keep going until the candle runs out, basically. And it's one of those that I will use it whenever I feel I need to boost my confidence and positivity. That was in a previous Pagan Ponderings video, so if you look in the Pagan Ponderings playlist, I give you the information about the positivity candle, how it's made and how it's used. I also include 2 little glass, they're actually glass whiskey glasses, but obviously cleaned, but I use them as vases on my altar because I wanted something quite small. And I've included this time some autumn leaves. You'll recognise the loose individual autumn leaves because I used those last year. But I've also added some sections of an autumn leaf garland on either side that I had left over from another project. I've also placed my shop bought runes on the left and my homemade runes on the right. I've also included a pumpkin which I grew in my garden, and it was the littlest one out of the ones we harvested. I've got 3 so far that we've harvested from the garden. I might possibly get one more, but I don't know. And I felt that was just the right size to put on my altar, so I was quite grateful it was very small. And then I've got my little jack-o'-lantern candle holder, which I got from TK Maxx on a recent Halloween shopping thing. Because when it gets to the autumn part of the year, which is my favourite part of the year, I always start to instantly think of Samhain, and I wanted to include that little touch of Samhain as well, because obviously the next Sabbath is going to be Samhain, which is the final harvest of the year. So I wanted to include that little touch of Samhain as well. Plus also the orange fits in with the theme I wanted for the altar, because the colours for Mabon, the colour correspondences are your oranges, your reds, your browns, autumn or fall colours. And I felt that fitted in quite well. I've also added my citrine, which is also associated with Mabon. It's a crystal correspondence. And I've also added rose quartz. I always have rose quartz on my altar, no matter what season, no matter what Sabbath. I always have rose quartz because for me, it represents love, and I always want my altar to have a representation of love on it, and also to bring love in. I've also got my little clay goddess that I made in a previous video. She sits at the front, and then in the centre is my little loose incense burner. I'm not using that at the moment because it does create a lot of smoke, and for health reasons I can't have loads of smoke going on at the minute. I can get away with my incense stick that I had on, but the loose incense burner, because it uses it uses little charcoal blocks, produces a ton of smoke, especially when you start the charcoal block off, so I can't use it at the moment. And also it's a bit too close to the flowers to use it in case I actually set fire to the flowers, because they're fabric flowers. I've also got the 3 little rune tokens that I made, the little charms. One is for protection, one is for health, and one is for good luck. And I've also included those on my altar. And that's it. That's my Mabon altar. I hope you enjoyed the video. Blessed be. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.